Hello friends, and welcome back to Fountaindale Library's Arts and Fables class. It's been quite a while since we've been able to be together, but we are excited to get back to some of our normal activities even though they're online. So today, Arts and Fables, that's always story and a craft, and today our theme is going to be frogs. Do you see my little frog here? Now, what sound does a frog make? Sometimes we say ribbit, ribbit. Sometimes we say croak. This frog toy that I have makes a noise all its own. Are you ready? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Do you hear that sound? Isn't that fun? All right, we're going to put this frog down. If you come to visit us at Fountaindale Library, you can find lots of fiction and nonfiction books about frogs. I have some books about frogs right here, and I have a story that I'd like to tell you. It's kind of a fun story. So, if you're ready, I think I am too. It starts out deep in the woods. Here's some trees and some dark things in the woods. Deep in the woods, you're going to find a blue pond. And on that pond, you might see some lily pads growing everywhere. Lily pads. Oops, I knocked over the book. Hold on. Lily pads are round, like this, and they sit on top of the water all day long, waiting, resting on the warm pond. Well, underneath that lily pad are some eggs that have just hatched into tadpoles, and those eggs are darting to and fro, around and around. They're laughing and playing, and they're running so fast, or they're swimming so fast, and they're busy eating algae on the pond. Well, they have to be very careful. Something out there might think that tadpoles would make a good meal. So they have to keep two big eyes out looking to make sure that they're safe. Here's two big eyes. We're going to put them on. Well, one day when they were laughing and playing, you know what happened? A great big long leg grew out of the belly of one of the tadpoles, and a second leg grew. And then two little legs grew out of the back. Ooh. Well, they were so busy laughing at one another that they didn't know that it was happening to each of them individually. What's happening? What's happening? Well, finally, they stopped growing legs, and they looked. And all of a sudden, they had big, round bodies. And that big, round body hopped right up to the lily pad and sat right on. And then that frog opened his great big mouth and stuck his tongue right out. And what does he like to eat now that he's a frog? He likes to eat flies. Oh, friends, I am so excited to share my frog story with you today. We talked about them being eggs and tadpoles, and then those tadpoles turning into nice big frogs. I hope you enjoyed our story. Now, at Arts and Fables, what do we usually do? We have a craft. It's time for Miss Debbie. Come see your craft.
Wasn't that a great story that Miss Kathy just told us? Well, you know us, we like to continue our theme into our craft. And so today we're going to make our own frog on a lily pad. And what's really fun about this, kids, is you go bang stuff. So I think this will be one you'll have a lot of fun with and stuff. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is our objective. So in your kit that you get from the library, you're going to have your lily pad and this kind of gives it a little fun thing like that, and a frog and some eyeballs and, oh, Miss Kathy, could you grab me some Google eyes? I seem to be missing them in my stuff here, okay? Miss Kathy will get those for us while we're waiting here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your lily pad and you're going to put some glue on our little outline here that gives it kind of some fun look to it, okay? Like that. Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. Okay, so then we're going to glue that puppy down. Now we have our lily pad, see? Okay, so then we're going to take our frog and we're going to get him all set up. So we're going to have, let's just set this aside for a minute here. Okay, so we're going to put our eyes on, our eye outlines, I should say, just above where the hands are there, okay? And then we're going to put our Google eyes on here. Like that. And then you can take your markers, or I am going to put a couple of these little dots in the kit, okay? And you can put those on the body, decorate it up like that. And then the fun part, you're going to have this little spring in there, okay? So you're going to take your lily pad, and I would put the flattest part on the lily pad. You know, just put that and then tape the other end to your frog. Take my tape here. I'm going to tape it to my frog here. Okay, and then I'm going to tape the other part to the lily pad. And you can have your frog face in whatever direction you want. Then you'll be able to go blink, 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 and look. It's like he's hopping on the lily pad. Okay, so there it is. It's pretty simple. Have fun with it, and I'll see you next time at Arts and Fables. We'll go back to Miss Kathy now. Bye-bye. Oops, I forgot the mouth. So we have to stop back in. So again, you can do this now, or like we said before, like we were doing the frog, okay? It's a little tough to do it now. We're going to flip it over like this. Boom, here we go. There we are. I know, it was worth coming back for, wasn't it? There you go. All done. Okay, back to Miss Kathy. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Debbie. That was a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed making your craft of a bouncy frog. He goes boing, 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 just like a frog. Do you guys go boing, boing, boing? Be careful if you're inside. It might make your mom a little crazy. So I have some magnets here of the life cycle of a frog. Do you know what these are? Those are little tiny eggs at the bottom of the pond. And remember when I said that the eggs hatched first? They're just a teeny tiny little tadpole. Then they grow longer and longer. And remember what happened? They grew little legs out of their belly and then little legs out of their back until finally they become a nice, great, big, what? Frog! And what do frogs go? They go, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I hope you guys had a great time with Arts and Fables with us today. I hope you enjoyed playing with your frog. Show it to a friend, show it to someone you love, and tell them to come visit us at Fountaindale Library to pick up books about frogs and to say hello to Miss Kathy and Miss Debbie because we miss you a lot. We'll see you real soon. Love you. Have a great day.